to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, here with your tarot reading only this week. I mean, of course, I will be talking about astrology, but the actual report, the astrology report, was so extensive that I made a separate video. So the link to that will be below if you want to check out what's happening in the celestial sky this week. You can click on that link. Okay. This is for Gemini for April the 20th through the 26th. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Gemini for this week? 3 cards. Oh, there's 1. 2 more cards for Gemini, please. Oh, there's 2. 3. Wow. Okay, so I am going to do this. Yes, there's crossover, guys, so you might want to check out your sun, moon, and rising. All right, we're going to go to clarifying cards now. These are clarifying cards for Gemini. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Gemini through these clarifying cards for April the 20th through the 26th? All right, please clarify. Oh gosh. Please clarify the 3 of Wands. There it is. Please clarify the 8 of... There it is. Oh, 2 of them. Okay, and please clarify the 2 of Cups and the Chariot. Oh, wow. Feeling that. There it is. Oh, there's definite crossover here, guys. So check out your sun, moon, and rising. Gemini, you have Venus moving through your sign, and that is a beautiful energy. And Venus, she is in a beautiful harmonious relationship to Mars. And you know, Venus and Mars are the archetype lovers. So there's a lot going on there, and also Mercury will be moving into your sign. Mercury rules your signs. It's your ruling planet, and that will be moving into your sign shortly. Now, the first card out for you is the 3 of Wands. This is a beautiful card, the 3 of Wands. It's about having an optimistic plan for the future. It's about seeing things not a couple of months, it's like years down the line. You know, his ship is in, he's watching the ship dock and he's watching it being unloaded, right? And if your ship came in with all those lovely riches and treasure, you would also be like, oh, I'm going to do this and this and that, and you'd be planning for the future. And so that's what you're being asked to do. You're being asked to plan for the future optimistically. Now, clarifying the 3 of Wands, I always think of this as Jupiter, right? Is the 5 of Cups. Now, the 5 of Cups is really crying over spilt milk. So the 5 of Cups is in this energy of like, oh my God, that's gone, and not even noticing that he has 2 cups behind him. So he is just in the problem. And the 3 of Wands is asking you to look out. He's looking down, and the 3 of Wands is looking out and optimistically and positively. And he's the antithesis of the 5 of Cups is the antithesis of the 3 of Wands. when the Five of Cups comes in, it's saying focus on what you have, right? He's focused on what he has. And he's making those plans optimistically, and he's really seeing a positive future for himself, and he's making those plans. And when you make plans that are optimistic and positive, you know, you tend to have an optimistic and positive future. You know, that's, you know, it's been proven in colleges and universities that when students plan ahead, the further they plan ahead, the more successful they are likely to be. You know that old adage, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? So this is about, look, whatever's spilt and gone, you can't have it, it's gone. Don't waste any more energy on something you can't have or isn't there. You are being asked to move on and focus on what you have. The more you focus on what you have, the more you will attract, right? Okay, so the next card out for you is the Eight of Wands. And this is a beautiful, beautiful card and energy. This is about, you know, opportunities rushing in. You know, I usually do that kind of, you know, ninja thing where I go, hi, yeah. Catch those opportunities, look for them, you know, I mean, jump up for them. They are going to be landing at your feet. This is like, I always think of these as like, like a storm of ideas. I feel like this is a storm of ideas. Listen, there are opportunities around us all the time, and most of us are blind to them. We don't see them. You know, if we're not, you know, I do this in hypnosis a lot. You know, at the end I'll hypnotize and I'll put an intention and I'll say, you know, part of the hypnosis is you start to see opportunities every day all around you, and it's amazing how, you know, people give me feedback and say, you know, those opportunities have always been there, but I never saw them. I never even thought about them until they were hypnotized, and then they notice them. You don't have to be hypnotized to notice, to look for them, see them, you know, expect them and you will see them. Look for them, you're going to see them. And clarifying the Eight of Wands are two cards. One is the Seven of Pentacles and the other is the World. Now, this is really interesting. The World is all, you know, the World is wearing a purple sash, and it's kind of a spiritual sash. This is, when the World comes into a reading, it's saying that you have all this life experience, right? And you're at this place where you can do everything the same as you've been doing it, and you'll get the same old results. But this is a call for you to do something different, and we're all being called to do something different. To let go of destructive behaviors or excessive spending or hoarding or whatever it is. We only need to look at the essentials of life. The pure necessities of life. I'm thinking of the Jungle Book song now. The pure necessities. Oh my God, that's in my head. I'll try not to sing it. So this is about doing things in a totally different way and going in a different trajectory. Now, here we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is about assessing what your behavior or your effort has gained. What have you gained from that? Like, has it been fruitful for you? Have you been successful with how you have all the effort that you've put into something? Have you put the right effort in the right place? And has it worked out for you? Is it wonderful? Are you successful? When the Seven of Pentacles comes in, it's saying, you know, do you want to reinvest and do that? Or sometimes you need to keep a little out for yourself, just what you need, and reinvest the others into your business, into your craft, into your art, into your profession, into your job. But this is a time to take stock. What is working and what isn't? And if something's not working, it's not about, oh no, that didn't work and it's terrible. It's not about focusing on what hasn't worked and what didn't work out and what you can't have. It's about saying, okay, so now what can I do to make this work maybe in a different way? How can I do things differently? Because the universe has your back in making a complete change, right? A turnabout, you know, and I'm telling you, I can't stress how important it is to meditate, Gemini, so that you can clear your mind and you have clarity, and you're not coming from a place of fear, but you're coming from a place of pure intelligence where your heart and your mind are connected. And you have two cards in the next position. You have the Chariot and you have the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is about treating people in the same way. And the Two of Cups, I'm kind of feeling is this is really Venus in your sign, right? The Two of Cups. It's like a duality going on. There's the twins going on. And this has been, you might be in a relationship for some of you, and I'm getting that you perhaps some of you are in a relationship. I really don't on general readings, I don't hone in on this, but somebody needs to hear this, I think. So this is rather specific to a few of you. Some of you are having challenges, and it's not surprising, you know, with a lot of people some of us are separated from our lover because they're living somewhere else, or some of us are stuck in a space with them. There's a lot of funny memes going around on that subject. So the Chariot comes in and it's about opposing forces, right? And it's the twins, right? Those opposing forces, the good twin, the naughty twin, you know, yin yang, light dark. I mean, that's nature, isn't it? That's nature, you know. So there's a duality going on, and this relationship you might be going through a relationship. It can be a friendship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be family members, but there's challenges here. And when the Chariot comes in, it is saying that you really need to focus. Stay in the moment. Don't take your eye off the ball, because you've got to navigate through these energies, and you've got to navigate through them diplomatically, right? And the Two of Cups is about reflecting yourself in someone else, whomever it is. You have to put yourself in their shoes, and you have to treat them the way they want to be treated. The way you want to be treated, sorry. And I'm sure the way they want to be treated. With respect, whatever you like to be treated, with respect, with love, with reverence, whatever it is, you have to put that out to get it back, right? So you have to stand in the shoes of the other person and reflect yourself into them. So imagine that you are that person, and you have to talk to them and treat them accordingly, however challenging that might be. But the good news here is that the Chariot ends in triumph. That journey ends in triumph. But it's about determination. It's about tenacity. It's about hanging in there, not giving up. Now, what's interesting is, clarifying these two cards, you have the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is about Tens are endings and beginnings, right? So this is like this pain and torture, and perhaps you felt like betrayed, or you didn't, you know, you've been stabbed in the back, you didn't see it coming, kind of thing. This is coming to an end, this feeling, and you are letting this go. I feel that you're moving from this I feel you've had a very difficult journey with this relationship, or some relationships perhaps. And it's coming to an end. The pain and the torture is coming. You're coming through the Chariot is going to bring you through this. You're ready to release this. And this could be, you know, past hurt that's kind of, it could be from someone else that's affecting your behavior in these relationships, you know, that you're experiencing. But the Chariot's going to get you through it triumphantly. You know, when this card comes up, it's like you're ready to release this. You're ready to release that pain, that hurt, that betrayal. You are ready. It's in the rearview mirror, and Pluto is really about this. It's about letting the old us die off. We've got to kill off ourselves the way we were, and we have to move forward, renewed, reborn, right? Different. And you've got the World as well, you see. So I feel that this is work, but it's going to be triumphant. Gemini, hang in there, and I know it's difficult. I know that, but you're going to get through this. It's going to be good. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Check out the links below. If you'd like a personal reading or a chart interpretation, click on that link. And yes, I love you all, and I'll see you next week.